Today we are going to be reacting to the top 10 most spoiled kids. Just some of the most spoiled kids, you know. Let's see. Suri Cruise. No
Suri
way.
Cruise, daughter of A-list celebs Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes, has everything a little girl could dream of and more. She's basically the poster child for spoiled celebrity children at this point. Little Suri recently received a life-size playhouse worth $24,000, complete with running water, electricity, and heat for Christmas from her parents.
What?
The house stands 8 feet tall and
Bro, I just live in that.
system that connects to the main house. The little tyke is known to have a very specific and detailed Christmas list every year, and even asked for her own puppy with a sparkling pink collar and dog tag.
Are you kidding me? Bro, that's just not good when they grow up, I feel like. To spoil someone like that? Jesus.
Prince George is the crown jewel of the royal family.
Bro, I mean, he's part of the royal family. Doesn't get better than that.
He's received thousands of gifts over his lifetime, and he hasn't even reached 5 yet. Last year, he received an iPad for Christmas.
Thousands.
And is asking for a space rocket as well as a model of a helicopter worth up to 100 pounds.
Okay, 100 pounds, you know, that's not that bad.
The monarchy, including a toy wombat, an amphibious
700 gifts.
a personalized surfboard, a bike,
What
and
do you
sheepskin
mean?
boots.
You're 5 years old.
He was gifted a custom-made rocking horse from the Obamas.
From the Obama. Bro, imagine getting a gift from the Obamas. What does that even mean? What does that mean? Bro, $1 million birthday, yo.
Petra and Tamara Ecclestone, daughters of Formula One racing
Jeez.
honcho Bernie Ecclestone, are known for their lavish, over-the-top lifestyle. You can see Tamara in her new reality TV show Billion Dollar Girl, getting frequent massages, weekly manicures, expensive hair appointments, luxury spa days.
Oh, I love a good massage, though.
5,000-pound tables at Cannes, which roughly translates to $33,000, and a wildly expensive collection of Birkin bags, some of which are valued at 20,000 pounds each. She opts for cellulite removal as opposed to going to the gym out of laziness, and bemoans the fact that people judge her for her money, saying they see me as pointless and this really spoiled, really stupid, vacuous, empty human being. So many people don't understand who I am and judge me on the fact that my dad has money, which must make me a monster. Petra, the younger of the two, recently purchased a mansion in Beverly Hills worth $85 million, which was once considered the most expensive home in the US. She spent around 12 million pounds on her wedding, which took place in the medieval Italian village of Bracciano, the same place Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes got married. The wedding featured performances by the Black Eyed Peas, Andrea Bocelli, and the Philharmonic Orchestra. With lifetime access to their father's $4.8 billion trust fund, these girls are considered some of the richest young women on the planet.
Bruv. I mean, they're chilling. Have fun.
Across the video of the girl who broke her MacBook on YouTube. This viral gem has racked up over 500,000 views since it's been posted, probably due to the sheer disbelief of how spoiled the girl could be. This little girl, who can't be more than 10 years old, is seen on her bed amongst a sea of MacBooks asking for donations, and it's completely ridiculous. Here's the story. Her mom apparently gave her the wrong phone for her birthday. It was a Samsung S6, and she specifically asked for the Samsung S6 Edge. How could she? Upon opening the phone, this little girl got so angry that she smashed one of her 4 MacBooks. She tells her viewers that her family can't afford another MacBook right now because they had to pay for her medical bills when she broke her foot, smashing in her MacBook.
Bro, you're trolling me. That's not okay. Mate, if I gave my kid a phone and they smash it and say it's the wrong one, I'd be like, unlucky. Unlucky. That's on you.
Chase McKenna is a master manipulator.
Bro, what
She became
is
known as the
that?
most spoiled child in the country.
Because, I mean, you know, there's kids that are rich and, you know, they're humble about it. Just how you're grown
All she has
up.
to do is give her daddy the face. She managed to squeeze a pony, a quad bike, and countless designer outfits out of her parents.
Give your dad the face.
She's got her poor parents, Kelly and Alan, wrapped around her finger. You can see her manipulation techniques in the documentary The 12-Year-Old Shopaholic.
Wait, that's
and
crazy.
Big Spending Kids. You'll see.
That's
She's
crazy.
got the face of an angel, but behind
Bro.
those eyes is a spoiled brat.
Mate, I'm praying one day my kid doesn't grow up to be like that. I pray.
Received her first Louis Vuitton handbag at the age of 9 and has a wardrobe valued at 1.5 million pounds. It wasn't until she went to university did she find out that not everyone can afford designer bags.
That's when she figured it out.
She managed to attract thousands of followers without even trying, claiming that it was easy to do when you show people how rich you are. She's received a lot of flack for being spoiled, but Julia doesn't care. She'd rather be hated on than not talked about at all. For the past few years, she's been impressing her fans with photos of her over-the-top lifestyle. And when we say over-the-top, we really mean it. Julia sees no problem in flying to Russia just for a haircut. Her salon will apparently close down just for her and a few friends.
Fly to Russia Russia to get your hair. That's crazy.
But hair isn't the only thing this big spender splurges on. Julia has reportedly spent over 30,000 pounds in this year alone on lip injections, facial fillers, cheek reduction surgeries, semi-permanent makeup.
Is that? I don't know if that's that much though, because I feel like that stuff's expensive anyway.
80,000 pounds on cosmetic procedures, and has been quoted as saying anyone can be rich, not everyone can be beautiful.
Okay, it's a lot of money.
Mackenzie was launched into YouTube fame when she totally freaked out over her birthday present being the wrong color. Her dad gave her a sports car as a gift, but to Mackenzie's surprise, it wasn't the blue model that she wanted. The second she opened her eyes, the claws came out. You can see her screaming at her dad, completely losing it over the fact that the car is red instead of blue. Her brother Ryan is filming the whole thing, laughing to himself as Mackenzie breaks down into a classic tantrum.
Wait, let's get a look at that car. What is that? Is that a Maserati? Bro, I don't know a lot about cars, but that looks like an expensive car.
She screams at her brother in a fit of fury to shut up and begins to hit him.
100%. 100%. Just like, little slap on the face. Okay, that's definitely not a Maserati though. I am not a car guy. I just want to say that.
My parents finally let me out of the basement. When Audrey turned 16, her mother bought her a Lexus. Then MTV built a show around it and made the world hate her.
Audrey was one of the many teenage drama queens featured on MTV's My Super Sweet 16.
Bro, that's something else I want to talk about. Sweet 16s. I've seen this show when I was a kid. In England, that's not a thing. You don't have a Sweet 16. Like, you have a little party, you have some friends over, you know, maybe go somewhere, do something. But like, bro, what is a Sweet 16? I see these girls have Sweet 16s. They get given cars, a BMW. Bro, like, what? That's crazy to me.
She became famous for her out-of-hand temper tantrum that she threw on MTV cameras, all because her mom gave her present too early, which was a Lexus, by the way. Audrey stormed out of her party and sent everyone home, canceling her birthday. It wasn't even the car she wanted anyway. How ungrateful can a person get? Who knows if she ended up with the car in the end? We can only hope that she's grown out of her bratty mindset.
I hope these kids, you know, watch back on these videos and like, wow, I'm glad I'm not like that anymore.
The Beverly Hills brat was recently featured on Dr. Phil as a spoiled, out-of-control brat who forces her mom into giving her thousands of dollars. Her monthly
You're on
allowance
Dr.
is
Phil.
$1,000, which was recently lowered from $5,000, to which Nicolette claims makes her feel like a peasant.
Weekly allowance. A weekly allowance, mate. What are you spending $1,000 on?
One of the most spoiled teens on the planet. Her Instagram is simply littered with celebrity selfies, featuring A-listers like Justin Bieber, One Direction, and Hillary Clinton, putting most rich kid Instagram accounts to shame. Her 15th birthday celebration was featured on MTV's My Super Sweet 16, and will probably go down in history as being one of the most lavish events ever recorded. Mr. Henry
What
spent
is
more than
that?
$6 million on her epic night out. He brought in her favorite.
I mean, this guy can spend the money though.
Both of whom joined in on the festivities with Maya and her friends. The party took place at a
Doesn't seem like she's like
venue that was especially
spoiled though, or like a brat.
a wall of roses, 30-foot tall cherry trees, and a ballroom full of butterflies. Maya showed up in a $20,000 dress with hair and makeup by Kim Kardashian's personal face
Jesus.
artist. She changed into several different gowns over the evening, which together were worth over $500,000.
Several different outfits. What is going on? What?
The top 10 most spoiled kids on the planet.
Bro, that is nuts.
This video with at least a
That
little bit of
is
hope for our
nuts.
future.
On my 16th birthday, I think maybe, I don't even know what I did. Went paintballing maybe, or had a party. Bro, like, Jesus Christ.